always the same, always the same. We go back and forth, you call, checkmate. I love it when you win, can see the light.
My story with my son is that he had his first mental health crisis and was admitted to hospital, and it was so severe he was there as an inpatient for 7 months. It was a whole new way of looking at life and dealing with life, but we did feel supported, and it became very different as he grew older. So I think that there was a big change between the child and adolescent teams and how they functioned and moving into the adult services. He voluntarily put himself into an adult psychiatric ward. I was very relieved, and I assumed naively that the service for adults would be the same. He tried to escape in the middle of the night. He was very ill. He hadn't yet been given medication. He had a cigarette lighter on him and a aerosol can deodorant, and he tried to burn the door handle of the door to get out, and when that didn't work, he was screaming, "Give me the keys." Nobody said he actually attacked anyone, but he was very, very distressed and disturbed and wanted to escape. And it was the middle of the night, and for whatever reasons, they called the police. And the first I knew was the next day was from the police, not the hospital. The police ringing me up to say that he was in custody, that the hospital didn't want him back. He was then charged with simple arson, and the judge decided that if he was not mentally ill at the time of the offence, then he should have an IPP, which is an indeterminate sentence of imprisonment. And I realised that once he was in the care of the criminal justice system, there was very little that I could do. But I started a campaign very quickly and involved lots of different organisations. Unbelievably, I've found out that my son's situation is not unique. We paid for an independent psychiatric report, and he has now been transferred into a hospital with very good resources. I still wake up and I think, I can't believe what's happened to my son. He has still got a conviction for simple arson and has still been given an indefinite term of imprisonment for the rest of his life. I've got that strength to speak on behalf of my son through sharing my story with other people with similar stories. The message is, you shouldn't criminalise someone with any mental health issues. They should be looked after safely and securely and properly cared for within a well-resourced mental health unit or hospital. They should not ever go to prison. That simple message has resonated with so many people.
All I want for you is to be alright. Have to struggle to stay, hustle to pay.